Hola guys, ¿qué paso? What's going on? This is Hala Pablo. Hey, Luna Classic, Terra Classic. Let's talk about it a little bit. So, we've all experienced that explosion, right? Those of us that are holding on to this token. Let me tell you something. I've come to realize this. Coinbase suspending trading on Luna Classic is probably the best thing that could have happened to us who've bought Wrap Luna on the Coinbase exchange. Let me explain why. Had they not forced us, in effect, to hodl this token, many of us would have sold it by now. I know I probably would have. I bought this right before I went on vacation. This is back in May, around mid-May, May 17th, May 18th. I put about $1,000 into it, and I bought, it netted me about 4,350,000 tokens of Wrap Luna. And shortly after that, we know that Coinbase went ahead and shut down, froze all the withdrawals and trading on it. But basically, you could withdraw it, you just couldn't trade it anymore on the exchange, and it was a pain in the ass if you wanted to do anything with it because it was an ERC20 token, which meant that it ran only on the Ethereum blockchain, so it would have to be converted if you wanted to do anything with it through the Terra Luna portal or whatever the hell you call that thing, the bridge or whatever it is in DeFi land. And so that can be pretty intimidating for a lot of people who don't really know what they're doing in DeFi. DeFi has a huge learning curve. You need to really know what you're doing when you go into DeFi. It's understandable and you could navigate through it. You just have to learn. It's not like dealing with a centralized exchange. So Coinbase going ahead and, in fact, forcing us to hodl and to just hold it for better or for worse was kind of a good thing. It turned out to be a blessing because this thing looks to me like it's in the process of being readopted, the blockchain and everything. So having it and hodling it, I think this is a token that you really want to hold on to. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not giving out financial advice. This is just what I'm doing with Luna. I hodl other tokens as well. I'm a big hodler of Shiba Inu as well, and Doge and a couple of others. But this one, I probably would have sold it. I would have sold it, and boy, I'm glad I didn't. Now it's zero or hero, and I'm kind of glad I did. I'd like to go over a little bit of technical analysis, make this video kind of short. I need to get out of here, but this is the current trading pattern that we're seeing. This is a traditional. This is bullish. This is bullish as fuck. Look at the. I want to show you something, especially in the volume. The volume, supply and demand, diminishing, showing intense institutional absorption. This is not full. These people are not fooling around. This token is being bought, and it's being accumulated. It's being absorbed by the powers that be. This isn't retail absorption. Hell no. This is institution. This is heavy hitter. This is the big dogs, the financial institutions. These are the guys with muscle to propel price action up into the stratosphere, or rather the cryptosphere, or down into the pits of hell. These are the whales. These are what you call the whales, the market makers, the insiders, the composite operators, the hedge fund guys, the endowment fund, the bankers. These are the heavy hitters, and they are clearly absorbing this token. I don't know what's going to come of it. I don't have a fucking crystal ball. I don't know anything. I just know that I can read the signs of the times. I can read the charts. And the charts, at least for the midterm, short to midterm, interim, is looking extremely bullish. I did a chart back on, when was it? When it started this whole rally. When was it? I have it on my TradingView account back before it took off. Let's see, Krill, Luna Classic Awakening where I drew it out of this symmetrical triangle that was forming with the narrow price spread. I waited for the volume to kick in. You could notice also the diminishment of supply and demand. Look how low this trading volume is down here, and how narrow the spread. Look how it bounced around in this symmetrical pattern before, as it narrowed more and more, as though it's being bottlenecked more and more. This is a textbook indicator of expansion that is coming. How do I know that? If it was distribution, then the pullbacks, on these pullbacks here, you see where this this little pullback with these red candles, the volume would be increasing, the strength would be increasing, the bear strength, but instead we see the pullbacks volume decreasing. So the bear power, the buying power was decreasing on the pullbacks as the spread on the candles became narrower and narrower, eventually forcing it into this apex where it just kind of squeezed it here, and as the volume continued to decrease, it was just begging for an explosion, and that's exactly what happened. And this is when I alerted everyone in my trading group to get into this. Even if you don't hodl this token, if you can get in and purchase Terra Luna, if you could purchase Luna Classic, not Luna 2.0, the original, and then shortly thereafter, of course, what happened as soon as this chart loads. It's not loading right now. There it goes. It just exploded, you know, out of this bottleneck here, and it got us to where we are right now. We are in a point of reconsolidation. Look at this arrowhead pattern again. Essentially, it's forming another arrowhead with the lower highs and the higher lows on decreased supply and demand. This is it on the 1 hour, and it forms a distinctive arrowhead pattern that traders call symmetrical triangles. Typically, symmetrical triangles are asymmetrical, meaning they can go up and down, but if it's coming out of a bull trend, which this is doing, then the bias is a continuation pattern. The sentiment is a bullish continuation, and that's exactly what it's doing. You see again how the price is consolidating, bouncing, trending within this symmetrical pattern, getting narrower and narrower until it's got it in this narrow trading range with very small spread on these candles laterally as the supply and demand decreases, just like we saw on the previous symmetrical pattern. So according to the Fibonacci ratios, when this marks up after this reconsolidation, this reaccumulation, we can go all the way to the 24. You know, 3 zeros 24, or 3 zeros 26 would be the 2.618. I could definitely see that happening, and that would go, and we're almost closing out the well, we've already closed out this liquidity void here. We see at the 00016, or rather 000164. It's already, we've already mitigated this area up here, this liquidity gap, and then we've come back down to reconsolidate, and I believe another push is in the books. So anyway, I'm going to end this. If you're not in Luna, or you don't hodl it or whatever, that's cool. I totally understand. But if you want to make some money, I believe this is going to explode again, and we could see gains of up to short-term gains. If we just take it up to the 618, we're looking at 65%. If we take it all the way up, which this seems to have a lot of rocket fuel propelling it, we're looking at possibly another 100% gains all the way up to, if we take it to the 2.618, 115.85% gains, which is nothing to, I mean, that'll make some people happy. We need to make money right now. I mean, and this is a good potential opportunity. This is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. I'm hodling this anyways. I'm not swinging it, but I am swinging other cryptos that we've seen gains in. I released another video. I do a weekly recap on the swing gains that my trading group generates. I'll try to put a link somewhere on this so you can look at that. But I mean, if we can make profit on this, as we're doing in Cell Tokens, another one that's about to blow, I believe, then the more the better, as we wait and we navigate through this counter trend right now, and hopefully it ends soon. We bottom out around 16,000, between 16 and 17.5 6 with Bitcoin is my projection. Could go lower, or we could just go straight up from here. I don't fucking know. I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody does. If they tell you that they do and they know for sure, they're blowing smoke up your ass. I wouldn't listen to them. But I'll give it to you straight what I believe. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if I'm right, it makes me look good. So go ahead and like this video. If you got something out of it, subscribe. And we'll have more updates coming soon. Man, I got stuff coming out for ApeCoin and Shiba Inu on the horizon. So stay tuned. All right, guys. And if you're in the States, happy 4th of July. Have a safe and happy holiday, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. Adios. Be good. Bye-bye.